Jaz Nights. I got my brother,
Tight.
my LB,
Tight.
to my grade A.
You know what I'm saying?
Big David Diggers in the motherfucking building. What's good with you, my boy?
I can't call it, bro.
What's good? It's been like 3-4 weeks since we last kicked it. Probably ain't even that long, but what's been going on with you? What's up?
Man, listen, bro. Life, man. Everybody got life going on. Nothing crazy though. I always gotta look at the positive in life. But just working, bro. You know what I'm saying? We at that age now where everybody grinding, so it ain't nothing crazy. You know, everybody in their career. I'm working with, you know what I'm saying, community development type of deal. Ain't even tripping. But yeah, like I said, doing something I got more passion in, man. Than live that corporate life. You already know a little bit about it.
Bro, you gotta tell me, bro. You gotta tell me.
All right. So listen. So obviously, you know, I was a business major. So like, I wanted to kind of go into the corporate field. I never wanted to do manual labor. I did that shit when I was like younger. You know what I'm saying? I've done it since I was about 8 or 9, and then I was like, I ain't gonna do that shit.
That shit ain't fun.
Yeah, that shit ain't cool, bro. It was in the hot sun during the summertime, so I already know like what hard work look like, but it ain't even gotta be that hard. So, yeah, man, you know, I studied business and whatnot. The first job, had a job lined up when I graduated, doing IT sales. So a lot of people don't know what that is. Most of the time,
IT sales.
Yeah.
Selling software.
Nah, I was selling people, bro.
Selling people.
Selling people, bro.
You was trafficking.
If you will. Trafficking, if you will, bro.
You was trafficking. Okay.
Nah, all right, but we used to say that shit on some funny shit. Like, I would just find people jobs, bro. Like, so I knew that people was in the market. I was a recruiter. So my goal was to find whatever we had in the market at the time. That could be a data analyst, that could be a project manager, that could be a program manager. Whatever the fuck they did, like, I was the person going and being like, get them a job. Now, sometimes they'll already be in the job. Right. So you remember during COVID, people had 2, 3, 4, 5 jobs. Yeah, they were working from remote. Probably one of them was mine. So usually we do like contracts, and rarely you'll see like a permanent role type of thing. And some people like don't like that shit. Like they just be like, permanent. I already got a full-time job. Like, I don't want to go with no contract. I was the sweet talker. So like, I'm the one who'll be like, well, you'll be making X amount of money. This is good on your resume. X, Y, and Z.
Selling water to a well.
Selling water, bro. That's all it was. You give me a pen, I can sell it. Like, okay. So it's just all about how, you know what I'm saying, that was structured.
Show me these sticky notes.
All right, so hey, bro, what you do now?
I'm a juvenile detention officer.
All right, got you. You ever like write notes or anything like that? Or,
yeah.
Type B. Let me tell you something. You want to always remember stuff, right?
Of course,
right? You can never forget anything with a pen and pad, right? You know what I'm saying? And let me tell you about this sticky note. It's a sticky note. It's not a regular note. See, regular note, you see it just slip off. This stick to you. You know what I'm saying? Just like you want to remember it, it's gonna stick to you. It's gonna stick to you. But yeah, this is good. We got a deal on these actually. It's not even just you buy one, you get 2 free. And that's what me.
They come in all them colors?
Right. What's your favorite color?
Red.
We got that.
Okay.
Got that. Okay. So yeah, man, like I said, man, you want to always remember stuff, get these sticky notes, man. Buy one, get 2 free, and I'm about the first one. So honestly, if you get 3 for free, and then also I can, you know what I'm saying, work you in. You can probably get these shit you can resell. You know what I'm saying? That's all.
This feels a little manipulative.
I'm not manipulative. I'm just giving you options. You got to see, that's the thing. In life, you got to give people options. You can't give them just one thing. Because if I just tell you, hey, I'm selling these notes, and that's it, you just want to know what you can get out of it. You don't even care about it.
And this is what you used to do.
Bro, now
for people.
Yeah, of course. But of course it was structured. Like, it was more so like, yeah, man, like, you'll be making this amount. I know you want to work remote. That was a big thing that some people wanted. They didn't want to go in the office. So a lot of the stuff we had was remote. So I'm selling it based off of solely what you asking for. You want $60 an hour, I got to roll that 65. You going to want to take that.
You're going to want to take that 65.
Regardless if you're in a full-time or not. So it's just all about how you structure the conversation. And my biggest thing is making people laugh. So old white man on the phone want to give me a hard time, bro, he gonna be laughing by the end of the phone. He gonna want to be my friend, you know?
And he gonna buy whatever you sell.
Follow. Look at my LinkedIn. It's crazy out here, bro.
The corporate life.
Bro.
And you got out of that shit. I'm good. I don't think I can do that shit. That shit don't sound fun.
It's not. People try to structure it as it is. Now, if you like living you like chasing, that's the job for you. Like, if you like chasing and feeling like you gotta wake up and do this, that, and the third, like, yeah, you can definitely do it. You gonna get tired of that shit, though.
Like, you got, like, what's it called? Like, you gotta hit each milestone.
You do. Like, there are certain
goals
or certain,
what's it called? You know,
depending on what you're talking about, though. Like numbers.
Numbers.
Numbers. So, like, if you hit certain numbers, like, yeah, like, it gets you to a certain point. If you want to get promoted, if you want to, if you want to be with the big dogs, that's what you gotta hit them numbers. I don't care what job you work. If it's numbers is included, you need to hit them shits. That's all I'm gonna say. If you don't, you are a liability, and now I need to drop you. That's how people be losing their job.
That's how people lose their jobs because they're not meeting the numbers.
Yeah, even if they're doing okay, like an okay person can still be in jeopardy and losing their job just because, let's say, I don't got enough budget to withhold 30 employees for the rest of the year.
Right.
Now I got 2 months to figure out how I'm about to let y'all know. And it's hard because now you messing with people's family and pockets and all of that. I had to fire.
You got to be the one to fire them.
Nah, it's.
Tell me a time about you firing somebody. The hardest person you had to fire.
It was a lady from. She was not from here. Yeah, she was not from here at all. She flew in, and I don't want to say what country she was from or nothing like that, but like, I don't want to say what country she was from or nothing like that, but like, she needed that job. And she had a family, of course.
Yeah.
Just her though.
So she was like in a situation where she was like sending money back home.
She needed the bread, bro. Right. It's not even funny. So knowing that she needed that and I got her a job, she was doing great. Her manager never complained about her because I get reports on that. My account manager that I placed her at or placed her with, like, he never had any issues or nothing. It was a budget situation. So this is when a lot of people was losing their job in like 2023.
Right.
I want to say. Yeah, right. 2023. Like, a lot of people was losing their job. So like, I'm like, dang, like, I got to tell this lady she about to lose her job because my account manager just got out of the meeting and said, hey, they just let me know that they're going to have to cut like 15% of the people who placed there, and one of them is your people. So now, I'm not even thinking about this, right? Like, this was not on my mind that day. Like, I'm like, bro, what you mean I got to let her go? She only worked there for like 2 months.
She doing what she's...
Yeah, she doing her job.
She just got here. She got all these different circumstances.
I called that lady, bro, and like, you could hear like her whole like soul just leave her body. And I had to sit there and like, cause I wasn't just gonna be like, yeah, you lost your job. I'm sorry about that. Talk to you later. Like, that's fucked up. Like, I'm not about to do that. And I already established a relationship with this lady. I done got her like 4 or 5 interviews. Like, she good, but it's the fact that she found a job she liked. She wanted to do it, and this was gonna lead her to like a bigger role.
Something different.
I done fed her all these dreams, and now I gotta get one to crush them. Like,
that's fucked up.
It's a messed up situation, and then I feel like a bad guy. Mind you, I'm just doing my job, but like, I gotta let people know stuff like that, bro. It's crazy because that's just what it is. That's just how the game is, bro. Like, people gonna come and go, and then I promise you, 2 weeks later they're gonna be like, I need somebody. And I gotta feel the same role.
Feel that same role.
Now they just found out. Yeah, they just got funded some money, so now I gotta go back and find the same person. Bro, they're not coming back. It's over with. I just lost a good employee. It's up.
I couldn't do shit like that.
Yeah,
but crazy. See, you're a better person for shit like that than what I would have been, bro. Cause me, like, I'm a people person, but I'm a people pleaser. You feel me?
You can't be like that, bro.
When it comes to business, you can take care of business and still be like,
okay, essentially. Yeah. But at the end of the day, it's still gonna be on the back of your brain. So then people wonder why y'all got all these happy hours, or like, why y'all always like drinking and doing this, that, and the third, bro. They be trying to cope, bro. Like,
because y'all be stressed.
Bro, listen.
That makes sense. I never thought about that shit, though. I never thought
people
y'all be
having
happy hours and And
I'm talking about open tab. Get what you want, bro. Top shelf, it don't matter. Whatever you want to get, you can get it, but you got to come back tomorrow.
I always wanted a job that was like that.
No, you don't.
But now that you put it like that,
no, you don't.
I'm gonna stick to juvenile detention. Bro.
No, you don't. Bro. You're better off being a person that they can look up to in the community rather than somebody who's probably like the only person that look like me and you in the office.
Oh nah.
So like I can count on one hand how many people look like me in the office. Mind you, bro, they didn't. You couldn't really judge me because I was sharp. Like, I got tats, I got locks. Like, what you gonna say to me? Like, I got a degree. Bro, half of y'all in here on Adderall. So, bro, that's just what it is, bro. That's just what it is.
Bro, you ain't gotta throw out people Adderall.
Bro, the thing is, I don't care no more because I haven't seen it. And, like, those type of people be in those type of positions, bro. They like that. That's what they are. I ain't gonna say what else they do. But like, I done been to a couple happy hours and it won't salt on your head, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I never, be like who did what and whatever. You do what you do.
You do what you do. But
brother,
we can see.
We can see that. You're not in a dream. This ain't real life.
This is real life. I see what you doing, my boy.
And I saw all that like 22, 23, 24 now. So like, I seen it at a young age. These people got families, bro. Picket fence houses, you know what I'm saying?
But what they gotta do, they basically selling their souls for that shit.
This is what I tell.
That's like the Illuminati.
When people go into sales roles, bro, and they look at people who are already making 6 figures, they be like, oh, that's a lot of money. I'm trying to make that. But like, not understanding that shit come with a price.
That shit come with something.
There gonna be some days where you staying longer than 5 because they just randomly do a meeting to talk about absolutely fucking nothing. And they just wasting your time to show whoever is the big dog in, let's say, Florida or some shit, the CEO that comes to Raleigh or wherever the place is to figure out, oh, what y'all got going on here? Oh, we good, bro? Okay, I saw y'all numbers, y'all okay. Let me see the office. Let me just walk in. Bro, it's just big dog shit they be doing. It don't really be nothing.
They just be flexing on
bro, niggas come in there flexing, knowing they making about $250,000 easy. Simple, and it's nothing to really talk about. And they got people coming up to them like, yeah, I just want the last thing I'm gonna do, bro, is kiss somebody else. I promise you, I don't care what you look like. I had my one of my executives, man, like he literally told me to kiss an account manager ass to be able to get business with him. Now,
Chuck the Deuce, I'm out.
Me being me, I'm like, bro, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. And he like, no, I understand it, but I'm like, but I see who he got working with him. Like, it's either you young, you white, just graduated, hell, you could probably be married. It don't matter. But he gonna work with who he wanna work with. He's invested in this company. He been here for 15 years. How the hell I'm gonna tell him how to work? It don't work like that. So then people be like, well, bro, I would have turned up, I would have blanked. I'm like, yeah, I would have too, but like, it ain't worth it, bro. So like, if I would have took that route, I would have been shit out of luck. They could have told me, yeah, we gotta let you go. Nah, I left on my own, brother. Like,
so you got up out of there.
Oh yeah, I left. After that,
and you got up into.
I got up into the directorship. I was telling you.
Directorship, okay.
So community development director, bro. So like now I do after school programs, summer camps, working with high schoolers. I do a whole bunch of shit. I could be like, I feel good.
Bro.
Like, regardless.
Shit, you could be a role model.
Yeah, I could be a role model, bro. That's what I'm saying. So like you want to pick something that's way more fulfilling than like, oh, like I'm a sales rep for that company, bro. They don't give a shit about you, bro. Like you a number to them, and you can be
company don't matter.
Yeah, the company don't matter, bro. That shit don't matter.
All right, so in this new role, right, break it down from program development, right?
Okay.
Or tell the title here.
Community development director.
Community development director. Excuse me, fuck out of me.
No, you ain't even gotta say that.
Hey, bro. Hey, I get my props for this dude. I ain't no motherfucker.
I tell people I'm a regular person, bro. I'm a regular. I ain't nobody special. I do what I'm supposed to do. You know, I try to help out when I can, and that's it, bro. Like, that's all you really need to be. For real, for real.
So you said this role is more fulfilling for you. What makes it more fulfilling?
I know what impact I'm making and who I'm making that impact for. Right. So, like, I know that there's a boy out there who mom and dad got the time for them because they gotta work. They gotta put their in. And knowing that and understanding that I'm helping.
Right.
Or I got a family of, literally, I'm not joking. I have a family of 10 siblings in my after school program. For one, the number 10
is already insane.
Already insane.
This ain't the olden days.
This is not the olden days. I know where you stay. I know your current situation. And I got to go home knowing that I helped her in some type of capacity. Or I helped some family in some way because, bro, they don't got the time. That's not counting yourself. That's 10 miles you already got to feed.
But you got to feed.
So knowing that and seeing that they wearing the same shoes every day, bro, I gotta figure something out. You know what I'm saying? So whether that's having like certain events where I'm giving back, but like during Christmas time, we get certain stuff for kids out of our budget and give it to them for free. You ain't gotta pay for nothing. You ain't gotta worry about, X, Y, and Z. Like you get a toy, you got something you can, you know what I'm saying? Something that you can be like, this is mine, and I ain't have to steal it. Or I ain't have to go to a teacher classroom and take candy. I want to, or I'm hungry for real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just certain situations like that where I'm like, I can't just let that go. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so we work in two different industries, but we work with the same population, which is kids, right? Mm-hmm. What area are you in for the most part? Like, is it Durham? Is it Raleigh? Is it like in between?
I'm in Durham.
Right.
Now, could I go? Probably.
Right.
If they like, hey, we want you to do this site in Chapel Hill or something.
Right.
I don't think they really need to serve people in Chapel Hill. Just looking at demographics.
Just looking at the demographics.
It's solely on who need it, and the person they need to know who look like them is like, all right, this person who look like me is telling me what to do, so I can listen to them.
All right. Now check this, right? So the demographic that you deal with is mostly look like us, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, the demographic that I deal with mostly look like us, right? The difference is you get your demographic before they come to me, or you get your kids before they come to me, right? I get them, and they just not in a good position. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so, like, that affects the way that I see, the kids that's in this area. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm driving down the street the other day and I see kids that was actually in my facility at one point in time pointing guns at cars as they driving by. You know what I'm saying? You probably don't see something like that.
Yeah.
So how does knowing what your kids are going through and then seeing them in the position that they're in, like coming to your facilities and stuff like that, your recreation departments or after school programs and stuff like that, how does that drive you to want to do more? Because in my situation, I tell all of the kids that come into my facility, get the fuck out of the streets, bro.
Yeah.
You got to do something different. Like, what y'all doing is not the right way. Like, I want to see y'all playing sports. I want to see y'all doing this, getting jobs, whatever the case may be. But I want y'all to put the guns down and get out the streets.
Right.
How does your role affect the way you see it and want to mentor juveniles?
So, like, the number one thing I always keep in mind is, like, I can never control nobody. Like, if I don't have that mindset, I'm gonna be fucked up. Cause I'm gonna be like, bro, I got this kid doing that, I got this kid doing. Number one, I can't control nobody. The only thing I can do is give them, and I say give them the game, but like, you gotta give people the game. I'm transparent. I'm real. I'm not about to sugarcoat it. You acting like you grown, and I'm gonna talk to you like you grown. I'm gonna meet you where you at. And if you choose to be like, oh, I don't care, I ain't gonna say nothing.
Right.
Now, it's one or two things gonna happen. Either you gonna disregard the fact that he ain't caring enough to say nothing else to me, because usually people be trying to sit down and or you gonna be like, nah, like the way he just said that and worded it, like, nah, I gotta change something.
Right.
Which usually end up happening. Now, it's not gonna work for everybody, because you can't save everybody.
You can't save everybody.
So,
and I'm learning that in my role.
Knowing that, you just gotta give and take. Like, knowing that you're trying to at least give people the opportunity. And, bro, say how you feel. Like, I get it. You mad about this situation. You upset because you in this predicament. You ain't asked to be here. I didn't either. However, we here now. So, what you about to do about it? Because if you choose to complain, bro, you're going to be in the same predicament doing the same thing you're doing at this very exact age. And I'm pretty sure you don't want to do that.
So let me tell you how we handle situations like that, right? I'm going to actually tell you a story, and I'm going to try to be as discreet as possible. I got a dude in my facility, 17 years old, right? Very serious charges. He also has very serious mental health conditions, concerns, things like that, behavioral concerns as well. The boy is mad smart. He's smart as shit, but when he get angry, when he get mad, or when something upsets him,
all that.
It's like a flip switch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so, like, I be having to talk to him sometimes, and I be having to tell him, like, yo, look, I get where you coming from right now, but I need you to lock in with me. Either you gonna do what we asking you to do, or this is gonna go a whole opposite way.
Right.
And then you're gonna be even more upset. And I'm telling you right now, it's only gonna get worse. It's not gonna get better. You in here for a reason right now, and I'm trying to tell you something that's gonna change your life, that's gonna save your life. So my role is a youth counselor. Mm-hmm. I'm a detention officer, but they call us youth counselors because most of our job is safety and security, but the other side of it is counseling. Right. So I spend a lot of time really trying to talk these kids off of the ledge. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes, bro, we can't do it. Sometimes, you do the jump.
You can't. Again, after you give them the option and you lay out the foundation of what could possibly happen, they pick this route or that route, bro. It's so good.
It's completely up to them.
I don't force people to act a certain way. Like, bro, fuck the kids, even with people in our age group. I can't force you to act the way. I can't tell you how to act the way. Whether that's friendship, relationship, whatever. Like, if you choose to live however you want to live, bro, this is your book, bro. I'm not the author. That is all you. Right. So if you choose to write out a scenario and you act on it, bro, you got to deal with those consequences. Whether that's me still rocking with you or not, that's up to you. Like, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm going to sleep good at night. So,
and you look like you sleep good.
And bro, I'm going to be real, bro. I went on a little isolation season, bro. And when I tell you, bro, I slept better, I ate better, worked out, like did all kind of shit just to get my mind, my skin clear, don't argue with nobody. Like, I'm good. Like, it ain't no point in me wasting my time giving all this negative
hair growing,
you know what I'm saying? I have nothing to argue about. I have nothing to complain about. And I try to be positive. That's another thing. A lot of people walk around negative all the time.
No, all right, now let me ask you this, right? So it's Men's Mental Health Month. We already know that, right? You talking about positivity and a lot of things going good. How do you stand or how do you stay in that positivity? Because like everybody else, we all go through shit. Mm-hmm. Some shit comes up. Yeah. How do you remain positive through everything and continue to take care of your mental health?
I think understanding, for one, nobody life is perfect.
Right.
And life is never gonna be easy. And I pray. So like I pray, meditate, and stretch in the morning.
That's all right, you know everybody.
But dealing and having that, like I choose not to look at the wrong about things, and I try to learn from it. So like I can get mad about my car breaking down, right? I could either be upset about that and be mad at the world and be like, oh, but I'm mad at this car, da da da. Or I could be like, you know what, don't even worry about it. Like, I'm gonna still do what I gotta do. So whether that was still showing up to work, communicating with people that I was working with, or dealing with whatever the case was, that's just what I gotta do for that time. Now that generally happened though, because I wasn't pushing what I'm pushing now.
Right.
My car messed up in the middle of me getting a new job. So like, I'm like, bro, I just got blessed. Like,
you're talking about the white car, right?
Yeah, no, not the white car, bro. This is when I had the Buick, bro. This is when I had the 2012.
Oh, okay.
So like, I was like, man, this y'all broke down. I mean, the car paid off. I'm good, but like, now I gotta add a whole nother finance, and it's not even bad now. Like, I'm cool. I made every payment. I'm cool. I'm not tripping because I handle my business, and I walk around knowing that regardless of what situation happened, I'm gonna be good. Because at the end of the day, just because something wrong happened on that Chevy mean I messed up in life. No, it it's a car.
Something happened.
Like,
right.
Anything, no matter what the situation is, you just gotta understand that's a part of life, and it's a test, bro. That's
right. That mindset is everything, bro. Like right now in my life, bro, I'm not gonna sit here and make it seem like everything is great.
Of course not.
But
of course not.
I take every day one day at a time. I take every moment one step at a time. You know what I'm saying? And I just know that like my life can get cut off today. Yeah. Okay, I'm not gonna stress about it. I know. You feel me?
You good, bro.
They might be cut off today, but I'm gonna get them turned on. It might not be tomorrow, but it's gonna come.
Maybe next day, bro. Maybe
you feel me? I'm gonna get that worked out, or my car got repoed or something like that. It's all right, bro. I'm gonna figure something out. I'm gonna have to figure something out.
Yeah, I got no choice.
I don't have no other choice. So it's just like I can't sit here
and complain.
I can't complain about it. I'm gonna feel defeated. Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna feel away, but at the end of the day, it's like I know in my mind. I just gotta keep going.
Bro.
I just gotta keep going. I gotta keep working. I gotta keep feeling it out.
A lot of people feel that, we in that crash out era now. Like everybody just want to crash out.
Everybody just want to crash out.
What the hell is you mad for?
That's not the answer.
What the hell is you mad for, bro? Like,
now, don't get me wrong. Some days, bro, it do be situations, and it be like one thing after the next, after the next, after the next, and I be like, all right, bro, I'm finna tweak out. Yeah. You feel me? I take a little walk or something, or I'm meditating, and I just be like, all right, what you gotta do? I can't control that right now. I can't control what's really going on. I can just try to figure out a solution to this.
Yeah.
And so that's what I try to do.
That's right, bro. That's all you can do, bro. That's what I keep telling you. Like, no matter the situation, you're gonna go through something, okay? You look at a nigga who got money, you think he living the perfect life.
He going through something.
Bro, the nigga going through something.
He going through something.
And you know what's crazy now? I don't know.
That's right. Might not know how to
I don't know what day go by where I don't see like
kids might be bad as hell.
I don't see where somebody like not going through something, which is why I don't understand why people compare themselves.
Dog probably chewed a hole in his couch.
Something happened. Something happened.
Something happened to him.
And you gotta understand that bro, people can like make something look like what it's really not, and you gonna believe. Like,
but the grass ain't always
green, bro. It ain't always green. You think that bread that nigga money? Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Because that money cannot buy you that happiness.
No, bro.
It might provide you a temporary fix for the moment, but money cannot provide you happiness. You gotta have your own inner peace. You gotta be at peace within yourself. So when all the other bullshit going around you, you just know how to
phase you, bro.
You let that shit roll off your back and you go on about your day.
That's all it is, bro. It's just a mentality, bro. It's not even like it ain't no trick. It ain't no how you walk around smiling, bro. You two used to have a song. I do not, bro. People did not approach me, bro.
I know.
They used to think I was mad all the time. And I'm like,
I know.
They like thought I was fat, bro. They like, I mean, I could get there, but yeah, bro, it's just a mentality to be like, all right, it ain't the end of the world. As long as you ain't dead, you good.
You good. You good. You still kicking, bro. You still on this side of life. You straight, bro.
Straight. It's straight. Ain't nobody perfect, bro. So that's crazy.
I know. Because I do, bro. I do know. You know that I know David.
It's crazy,
bro.
Bro, it's crazy.
Just in the last 5 years, we've known each other. We've been lying.
Yeah.
We done seen
the levels, man. We
done seen David go from to I slap the shot at you.
I'll slap the fuck. I would let you.
Slap the shot at everybody in this room. Me looking around. What the fuck, dude?
I don't care what you look like, bro. I won't hit no woman, but if you want to meet, it's up, bro. You know what I'm saying? We can box for real. Other than that, I'm chill, man. Like, I ain't got no reason to walk around mad. I could.
But see, what I want to get at, bro, is that transition from like that upgrade in your life from like being that stone-faced person to being where you're at now. Like when I put in the group chat and asked, yo, somebody come hop on this podcast. Right. The old David would have been like, you're not really fucking with that shit.
I wouldn't have said shit.
You feel me? And it wasn't even been off
no bad vibe.
No bad vibe.
I just know how I am.
He just would have been like, I'm not fucking with that. But David today, you feel me? My boy is a whole different type thing. So let's get into the transition, right?
Okay.
What got you there? What made you feel like, okay, I don't want to live this like this no more. I don't want to feel these feelings like this no more.
I think that just takes time for you to actually learn yourself. I knew who I was. Yeah. I knew what I could have been. And it could have been certain things, situations that could have made you, you know what I'm saying, into that. Like, I had to be put in situations where it's me getting it out the mud. Like, it ain't no calling somebody to be like, can you help me? Like, it's like, nah, like, it's just me. You got my other side here. So, figuring that out and just being like, all right, knowing that and knowing what kind of person I got to be and knowing that I can use this story for somebody else who probably going to go through the same exact thing that I'm going through, I got to be that different outcome. So if I would have chose to get mad because
X, Y, and
Z, I wouldn't be right. Like, I would have been probably figuring something out, probably wouldn't have graduated with honors. I probably wouldn't have did none of that.
In a whole different situation.
And I kept going to school. I kept working. It didn't matter. I was working 2 jobs at one point. I was working 3rd shift. I was doing what I had to do to figure out what I need to figure out. Once I figured it out, you would have asked me 3.5 years ago, where would I be sitting right here? I'd probably be like, nigga, I cannot see that. Like, I'm grinding, but I don't see what you're talking about.
I can't see that vision.
But it's all about being consistent, bro. Like,
I was talking to somebody the other day at work, right? Old head, right? Mm-hmm. I'm talking dude like 60-some years old.
Yeah.
And he was telling me everybody looks at what's happening right now in front of them.
Yeah,
they're not looking at what's going to happen 3 months from now, 6 months from now, 9 months from now, or 3 years from now, 6 years from now, 9 years from now. And so me and him having this conversation, and the way the conversation came up is basically, I'm getting my PhD right now, whatever, right? And so I was talking about how, like, I want to do career change, different things like that. And we was talking about, he basically hit me with you looking at what's happening right now, right here in front of you.
Yeah.
You need to be looking at the future.
Yeah.
You doing a career change right now, it may not be what's best. You might need to sit here for a little bit longer, gain a little more experience, and then transition to something else. Because that's going to be better for you in the long run. I feel like that's what it took for you to look beyond what was going on right there in front of you and just be like, all right, bro, I got goals, I got aspirations, I got shit that I got to accomplish. So I know that right now, I got to eat this. I don't like it. This shit tastes like shit, but I got to eat this.
Yeah, that's the only thing you can do, bro. Like I said, when you know it's just you, bro, and you ain't got a lot of voices telling you X, Y, and Z, like, you got time to figure out, like, what you really want to do. I'm not stopping here. Right, like where I'm at now, like, I'm a director, I'm 24, like I'm working with people older than me, I'm working with people, kids, like I don't have kids, bro, but I know how to work with people.
You know how to work with people,
so
and you know how to work with kids.
I use my experience and use my maturity to be able to open certain doors. So, like, and that's not just me, that's God too. So like, man, people be like, well, dang, how did you switch from sales, working as a recruiter? And they don't know what happened in the middle. Nobody knows what happened in the middle but a select few, and myself. But then, in that middle wasn't even that long. The reason why it wasn't that long is because I kept that same mentality throughout the whole thing. So if I would have sat here and been like, man, they did me wrong, man, because I'm black, and bruh, we already know how this shit is.
You would have gone nowhere with that.
America was not built for us, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know how else to explain that. Like, it just wasn't built for us.
You wouldn't have gotten nowhere with that.
So
you're going to have that mindset to keep going.
If I would have been that hothead that would have slapped the shit out of everybody in the room, go to jail. For what?
They're going to lock you up.
They're going to lock me up. 2, how am I going to pivot from that situation? Like they would have been like, oh yeah, nah. Reference? Yeah, we got you. Mind you, this is people who recruit, so they know where I'm gonna go. They see my LinkedIn. I still follow people who follow my LinkedIn. So understanding that and understanding like the situation I was in, I was playing it cool. I knew I was leaving 2 months before I was leaving. And there are certain things that I did to like get me to that point. So like when the situation occurred where my boss told me to kiss ass. He didn't know that meeting, I hosted that meeting. Like, I had that meeting for me.
Right.
My manager was there. He ain't do shit. He ain't help me. So, like, knowing that the things that I achieved at that job was solely me. Oh, bro, you just here because you gotta be here. You ain't really here because you know what I'm about to talk about in this man. So, like, in a situation where I was like, well, and I don't think I even had this story with you, but, like, I asked this man, so, like, how long do I got here? Just generally speaking on numbers and how this business is going, knowing that we letting go of 75% of the X company. I'm not gonna say no company, but
it's all right.
Yeah. How much longer I got here? Bro looked dead at my face and said, probably about a month and a half, 2 months. When the fuck was you gonna tell me that? So you wait till I host this meeting, bro.
To tell
you wait till I host this meeting. So I had to take it upon myself to have this meeting with you for you to tell me what it really was. I'm transparent, so I can eat it as long as you tell me the truth.
Right.
So knowing that, my manager looked at me like shocked, because he didn't even know what to say, and he didn't know that I was about to have that type of conversation. Again, I'm young, I'm black, he didn't expect none of that shit to come out of your mouth. So once I had that conversation, he like, well, like, where you want to go from here? Mind you, I already had 2 offers he didn't know about. Mm-hmm. Don't even work for them people no more. But I had 2 offers he didn't even know about because I knew the game was chess, not checkers. I could have easily been, I got a job, boom, boom. Yeah, nah, bro. Hey, I still got my king and queen. I'm good. I ain't tripping. But let me let you know what's on my table. Hey, I can't be here within a month and a half. Cool. Give me 2 weeks to find a job. I wasn't looking for no job. That was 2 weeks for me to just do what the hell I wanted to do.
Right.
I was starting 2 weeks from now. So I already knew what it was, bro. Right. I played the game. You got to play the game smart without saying too much. Mm-hmm. Because you can be mad about a situation all you want to, but they don't care. They don't care. Look for me. They looking for me to amp up. They looking for me to say I'm going to slap the shit out of somebody.
Because as soon as you do that, they going to come back and they going to hit you where it really hurts.
Was ready.
That paperwork, what's on that black and white, that's the shit that's going to fuck somebody up.
They was ready, bro. And once you understand that, people couldn't do nothing but applaud me because they already knew what I was doing. I was still locked in. I'm still locked in with some of the people who still work there now. But like, they knew what I was on, bro. Hey, he ain't playing, bro. Like, he young and he ain't dumb. Like, he will literally figure this shit out. And that's what I had to do. When I got my people hired, bro, I didn't get a lot of claps because they knew that it was all me. There's gonna be a lot of people that got handed shit in those type of companies, and you giving 110% every day, knowing you don't really want to do that shit. But then you paint the picture like, oh, it's just a grind mentality and all this other shit, bro. You could be using that same energy to do what the hell you really want to do.
You really want.
So you pick your poison. Like, if I would have chose to stay there, bro, I would have been miserable, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I would have been miserable. And all that drinking and happy hours and all that was cool, but bro, that shit, like, just to see how people come in the next morning, nah, bro, they don't want to do that shit, man. Nobody don't want to be in a rat race. So it takes some guts, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That shit takes some guts.
You went through the tunnel, you feel me? You went through the darkness, you feel me? The way I like to explain it is going through the wilderness, right? Not knowing which way to go, not knowing which way to turn, how something gonna play out. You get what I'm saying? But you went through it. Right. You came out on the other side. Biblically, they call it Canaan, right? I always like to talk about going through the wilderness, coming out on the other side, and reach Canaan, just in this spot, right? So let's talk about how that felt, right? Like a breath of fresh air, probably, right?
For sure.
When I was working for a school, I worked for 2 schools actually. Mm-hmm. My first full-time job, my second full-time job, I hated both of them. Hated both of them. The whole time I was there, I just kept feeling like I was stuck. I was going through the jungle. Like, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know which way to turn. I was getting into it with some of my coworkers, but I was remaining professional. I was just giving them like, I think this is the best way to do this. Right. Or I think we should handle this way. Telling them my perspective. You know what I'm saying? You got to think. At the time, I'm college educated. Most of the people I was working with was not.
Yeah.
But I'm taking orders from people that felt like they knew more than me. So I'm still just pitching my ideas, whatever the case may be. Long story short, bro, I was miserable. I hated it. Hated both of those jobs.
Yeah.
And then got to a point where I was like, okay, I need to figure something out. I need to get up out of here. Eventually, the door opened, and I was able to get in my field, which is juvenile detention where I'm in now.
Right.
And that shit was like a breath of fresh air. Now, that's not to say that there aren't challenges at my job now, but it felt like a breath of fresh air. Like the weight was lifted off of my shoulder.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Tell me about your experience and when you finally got into something that made you feel like you could finally breathe.
It took me a minute, like, for it to fully register, just because I was so caught in, like, being in that same predicament I was in then. Now, don't get me wrong, it's still low-key corporate that I'm in, but it's not as corporate.
It's not as corporate. It's more people.
It's more people and more serving based for what we're doing. So, like, I'm not concerned about somebody doing something because of the money.
Mm-hmm.
That's really not even a factor because we all doing the same shit. And again, it's not money driven. It's not a sales job where I can just be making $100K one week and $2K the next. Like, it's not that type of job. Like, for a salary, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when I come in, I know that I don't have to necessarily worry about chasing something. And that's why I said, like, that rat race, a lot of jobs are that, especially when you're trying to get to whether that's a position, money, or whatever.
Yeah.
You don't want to be caught up in that only because that takes the joy and the peace out of what you're
doing.
So once you lose that, it's up because now you're going to come in and you're going to be miserable. You're waiting for that opportunity. And that feeling that I had whenever I walked in the door, it was a little strange because I was like, I don't feel like I got to prove myself for it. Like, that was one of the things I had to deal with. There was not a lot of us now. I literally say I could count on one hand how many people look like me, and that was a staff of 50-something people. So knowing that, I didn't have to worry about somebody being shady or, saying something I didn't really say or saying I didn't do this and I have it documented or whatever I did. But I'm working with people. I'm not working with bots. Like, I felt like I was working with robots at one point. I was like, bro, this shit weird. Like, one, I graduated from the HBCU, so me working with people who strictly went to PWIs, I don't drink fucking beer. I don't do that. I don't listen to the music y'all listen to. You're naming a country singer, never heard of. I don't know what that is. So
all I know is Big Green Tractor.
Bro, Big Green Tractor, bro. And I only knew that because I went in the hood to the skating rink. So that's the only reason why I know that song. So knowing that and then being put in a situation where I can like breathe and like just learn a job again and like being able to actually make an impact and like what I'm doing. Bro, it was sometimes I didn't realize what time it was when I was at work because I'm enjoying being around. I'm seeing the kid that used to fight last year, he ain't doing that no more.
Yeah.
Or this kid used to steal this stuff out of this teacher classroom, but now I'm having a summer camp at that school that the teacher was just concerned about. So now I'm building relationships and establishing certain stuff that I wouldn't been able to do because I'm trapped in a box. Like, I'm closed in at a cubicle with my laptop and my monitor, and I'm not even looking at nothing. I'm on my phone.
Right.
Because I feel so closed in that I can't talk to
who next to you.
You
probably don't even have a relationship with them.
Don't even got a relationship with them, but I'm fake laughing and smiling every day. And we going out to lunch, and I'm only going because y'all paying. Not going because I really want to fuck with y'all. And there was a few people that was cool there, but again, they only either look like me or they understood how shit ran, and they don't work there no more. So like that let me know that, bro, I got people that's older than me that's doing the same thing I'm doing, who understand and end up leaving, but you got some people that end up staying because they feel like they trapped, like they can't go nowhere. So fresh air, bro. That's really all I can say about just doing what I'm doing now, and way more fulfilling, and I ain't got to worry about nobody pissing me off. Because that's the last thing I want. Somebody to piss you off. Take my peace, man. Don't do that.
And you've been there how long now? This new job?
Probably about 8 months now. And it don't even feel like that. Like,
you know what's crazy? I was just having, so I journal a lot, right? And I have these moments where I just be journaling about like thoughts, feelings, whatever. Bro, I was writing in my journal. I'm coming up on my 2-year anniversary at my job now, and it don't even feel like it. And I ain't gonna lie, it's some parts of my job that I don't like. You get what I'm saying? But for the most part of it, I like the counseling side of it. And that's what I do the most. You know what I'm saying? I have to build a relationship with people.
Right.
They look up, they call me the big homie in my facility.
It be like that.
For real. Like the big homie. And so like, I'm just thinking, bro, I'm coming up on my 2-year anniversary and it don't even feel like it. Now, don't get me wrong, some days I do be wanting to do something different. Or I do be wanting to get out of there.
Yeah.
But I mean
that's human. That's human, bro.
That's human. You know what I'm saying? But when you have fun doing something or when you enjoy the work that you're doing,
right,
or it's meaningful and you see the impact of it, the time period, bro, it just flies. Wow. The seasons just go by and you just feel like
you see people grow up, bro.
It's still your first day.
That's the crazy part. That's why I don't look at titles no more. I don't look at jobs no more because I just know what some of it takes. And I know certain things you may miss out on for doing certain jobs.
Mm-hmm.
So ain't nobody better than nobody. Let me just say that. And the more human you are, the more respect I got for you. Not necessarily what your job title is to make me be like, yes sir, no sir. Like, but you gotta show me like you a human. Like if I don't feel like you human, bro, I can't connect with you. Yeah, I can't connect with you because you're choosing to be somebody that I really deeply like. No, you're not. Like that's not you. And that's why people like say I'm quiet. Nah, I just be observing you, bro. Like if you moving like something I don't really think you are, bro, I'm not gonna tell you about yourself. I'm gonna just let you rock because that ain't my place unless you ask me. Like, hey man, like what you? Nah, bro. I sit back and observe and watch, bro. That's why.
I just had to teach a kid that same lesson. I'm going to refer back to my job because that's what I do mostly. I work a lot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like at one point in time, we was working 12-hour shifts, so I'm always on the clock. But I just had to teach this kid that same lesson. A young kid, he's like 13, and I had to tell him, you're in a position right now where you feel like you have to tell everybody what you think and what you feel and what you think about them and what you like and what you don't like. And the truth of the matter is you don't have to.
Right.
There's some things that you can keep to yourself. And he wasn't understanding what I was saying, so I had to go down a little further for him. We used to have this kid in my facility, he was 13. A couple months ago, he got killed. A couple months after him leaving our facility, he got killed. He wasn't a bad kid. He ain't causing no problems in that. You know what I'm saying? But things happened. He ended up in some situations he probably shouldn't have been in, and unfortunately, he lost his life.
Yeah.
And so I had to tell the kid in my facility the other day, like, look, bro, that could have been you. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Not saying that I know what happened between that kid and whatever happened, but that could have been you.
Yeah.
Because somebody didn't like what you said, or because you felt like you had to say something to everybody. Sometimes, bro, you just gotta sit back on the pod and let people rock out. Let people do their own thing. It don't even be that necessary. It don't even be necessary.
Most of the people that bark, bro, don't be man. Listen, all bark, no bite. Like you can say whatever you want to somebody, bro. That person that be quiet and don't say much, bro, that is the person. I'm telling you, you do not want to mess with, bro. You don't want to fuck with them.
You don't want to fuck with them.
That's a dangerous person because you're going based off of what you see. Like you use your eyes, bro. But if that person, you use your eyes and your ears. So if that person not saying nothing, not moving, you don't know
what they
thinking and what's going on in their brain.
You just see that
they just chilling.
They chilling. But in their mind, they probably feeling and thinking something.
But they got control, bro. Like a lot of people just don't got control or never had the opportunity to say how they feel. So they use certain time frames and get whatever they really feel out. And they don't even really got nothing to do with that small little situation that happened. They mad about something else. That's just what it is. So, man, shut the fuck up and do what you gotta do. That's how I think, bro. Because that's the only way to. And again, you don't want to run your mouth and tell people your business, bro. I don't never do that. Discreet. I've kept that shit. I am still discreet to this day, nigga. I don't say shit.
Nobody even. When David got a new number, we didn't even know he had a new number. And that new number just popped up in the group chat and started talking. I'm like, who the fuck is this? Oh, that's David. It's his secret of acts.
It's
we
me,
looking
bro.
at David like, bro, what are you doing?
Bro, and the thing is, like I said, most people who know me know it's no harm. That's just me, bro.
That's just him. That's just how you move.
You may see me somewhere you never thought you would have saw me. I'm here. I'm living life, but you don't know what I'm doing. And I keep it like that just because, I'm not running from nobody. I'm not hiding from nobody.
Real G's moving silence.
Real niggas moving silence, bro. And that's just really what it is. And I keep that shit to the day.
Shout out to Lil Wayne.
I do that shit on the daily, bro. Like, I just don't tell everybody everything because it just ain't nobody business. Like, you just handle what you gotta handle. And I promise you, your life is more peaceful if you don't say shit.
And when you stay in your own lane. When you stay in your own lane, bro, can't shit bother you. Nah, you in your own lane.
In my own lane. I don't really.
Only thing that can bother you is the shit that you bring into your lane. If you all over the road, bro, and you doing
okay. Whatever you bring in the mix, bro, that's what's gonna be there. But I've been quiet, bro. Like, I don't. Again, there's no reason for me to bring nobody in my shit. Mm-hmm. But like, it's one thing when people feel like they gotta know what you got going on, and there's another thing where you ain't really gotta say shit.
You ain't really gotta say shit.
You just be like, all right, I'm good. I'm good. That's what I say to people now. Especially if I don't want you to know shit. I'm straight. Every day, I'm straight.
Every day.
You look good, appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing but God. It ain't even me for real. I'd be so fucking humble, bro. I should stop. I should really stop.
No, you shouldn't.
You're right. I should.
Humble,
but I heard one thing, bro. Somebody was like, you being humble is you like not really. What was the thing, bro? You're not really. That's almost like somebody limiting you from what you really are. Now, I didn't listen to that fully because I'm still humble to this day. Like, even if I be,
you ain't even quoted fully, so I
didn't. It didn't mean shit. It didn't mean shit. But when I did hear it, I was like, that's kind of weird. Like, that's almost just being selfish. Like, which is okay in certain scenarios, but like not every time. And that's what I explained to that person. That's what I told. But I don't really listen to a lot of people when everybody say, I listen to what I know is right. And like I said, I pray, bro. I pray and meditate.
One thing I can say, bro, that I always admired about you was your humbleness. That and just how you stay in your lane. Like I said, bro, some people be all over the road. Yeah, some people be they just do too much. And then some people, they just not humble. They don't even know how to be humble. And it takes something so small to crush them. And now bring them back down to reality. But you've never been that way. And I respect you for that, you feel me? Yeah. And so I just want to take the time to give you your flowers, you feel me? Before we get this, I want to take the time to tell you, bro, I appreciate you for being my brother, you feel me? Like, as my LB, we done had some time, bro, and I definitely done learned a lot of things from you. I definitely done picked up a couple of your own.
It be subtle. It don't even be nothing crazy.
I'm not if you know, you know.
Yeah. Just
you are, yeah, bro.
If you met me, bro, you know.
You my dog, bro.
They just know, bro. All that talking, man. Just be quiet.
My boy.
Just let people watch, man. That's it. And this ain't the end, man. Like I said, this ain't even the end for me. I know a lot of people were pissed off. I stopped doing my little podcast, man. There was reasons for that.
I'm gonna talk to you about some shit offline, actually.
There was reasons for that, bro.
Because I got some shit coming up and I'm trying to put something together.
Yeah.
But
we'll talk, bro.
Yeah, we'll talk. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this though. Once again, bro, I want to say I appreciate you for coming forward with me on the podcast. I appreciate you for hopping in with my people. You feel me?
Sure.
Welcome to Jaz Nights, and we can't wait to have you come back for another episode.
Hey man, phone call away, bro. My boy. Appreciate you, my boy.
I appreciate you.
Cut it.